We just got another daily close, and XRP is starting to signal some bullish moves on a 3-day chart. So this is significant, showing that the price action now is more interested in pushing back higher. So yes, the entire market matters. Yes, what Bitcoin does matters a lot. You do see there is a lot of price difference and arbitrage opportunities between different exchanges, and everything is valid. If you do look at this, Bitcoin actually came to 69,540 in Binance, and in Mexi it came close to 69,570. That was kind of the local lows which we had earlier. And then the price started moving up. What you're watching is a bullish engulfing candle formation, which is trying to push higher and higher, erasing few hours of this move. Now, we were anticipating this, right? We actually shared the thought process of what may happen, and we were looking for this. Now, it didn't touch that exactly, came almost close, like $50, $80. That's great. So SI family was not worried about that short-term move, because when you do look at the macro, the fundamentals matters. And this kind of shows you there is a lot of money to be liquidated at 72. Then it grows all the way up to 75. So there is a huge odds on the favor of bulls. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Right now in the market, you'll watch some of them as literally trying to break through, but a lot of them were correcting after the recent run up. Say Doge is down 6% for the day, when it's 20% up for the week. So while most of the coins, say FTM, has been down for the week 10%, giving you a great opportunity, and others like different assets are down. So you do see opportunities in the market, and if you know which of those assets are breaking higher and retesting before the bounce, it gives you a huge move. Say, look at RVN. RVN right now is up 127% for this week, and up 30% plus for this day alone. So just that week, if you knew this was a breakout, you would have got that. Now, when I say the breakout, SI family was well updated about that. 4 days back, when the price was still 0.03, close to that range, SI family got the opportunity to look for this. And that was a great move to the upside, with the pattern, the price structure, everything aligning. And as soon as it was breaking higher, I reiterated, guys, watch this. It's about to start moving up. And now, where is the price? 0.058. So it's getting closer and closer to your target 1. So if you're there in the SI family, you do get to take benefit of all of these calls. If you'd like to join 1,000 plus members there, use the link in the description below in YouTube or on the bio of Twitter. Now, let's break the market structure down. Let's actually look at what Bitcoin is showing here. I think this is really an important phase. While we look at this micro leg asset distribution or a reaccumulation phase, whichever side you fall onto, you should not forget the fact that the entire range here can become 1. And I've been talking about this for some time. And right now it does look like that was a valid thought process. It does look like we are kind of playing that out. So if you do go higher here, get rejected at somewhat these levels, that means the price can come back down. And that's going to be a choppy ride. Yes, there is a lot to be made in terms of the service fee for these exchanges to get these liquidated. And they are going to try to do that. No matter how much margin they add and push it up to 75, 78, they'll try to get as much as possible. So now, when you do look at the altcoin market segment, you can actually see this, just like Bitcoin, which is a great thing because this is a 4-hour chart. And on a 4-hour chart, when you do see that the price is still trending higher, and the RSI shows you this, that's a good thing. The same story was visible in Bitcoin. When you do look at the price action, you can actually see that on an hourly chart, we came much lower. And on the hourly chart, the last bounce like this, it was like this in the RSI. So it was already showing you a hidden bullish divergence. So now you slowly zoom out. You literally want to see those on a higher time frame, and that gets validated. So here you have that. You're watching the price is going up, RSI is going down. So you have that on a 4-hour. Now you have that on a 1-hour. Now you would like to see the exact same thing on a daily chart. This is where all of it comes into the picture. So right now we're still above the moving average. That's a positive thing. Right now the price action is trying to play out the exact same movements which we got here. One candle to the upside, two candle to the downside, and then bounce. So the same story is trying to repeat for itself. Here, if you do focus on the last candle, the one candle to the upside, two candles to the downside, and what if we bounce like this? That is going to be something cool to watch, but be cautious. If that momentum fades soon after the breakout here, it may not look good in the entire market. But if that takes 2, 3, 4 days to slowly grind higher, that's going to give a lot of advantage for altcoin riders. During that time, you will watch the altcoins are running higher. So you should be looking at this. Now, we did talk about the thought process of a hidden bearish divergence coming in. And what happened? You saw a huge wick to the downside. One bearish candle, then a huge wick. So we were not wrong. We were kind of spot on. So now, after this is playing out here, we would like to see a micro retest and a break to the downside. If it does break this trend line, that's good for us. Those who are in the altcoins, those who are trading that market, you will have an advantage, added advantage on this area. So it depends on which exchange you operate on. It depends on, what assets you're looking at, what kind of tools you use. But don't just run in to random highly levered trades. At this point in the market, fundamentals does matter a lot, but the market sentiment also matters. So you go on XRP and you ask okay, the fundamentals, if that does matter, why the hell is this asset still at 0.62? We get that question asked a ton of times. But what you do have to understand is, historically speaking, this asset runs the last 1, 2. Right now, are you in a bearish area? As of now, you're not. Say you want to be the most conservative guy. You kind of go onto the line chart. You just focus only on this. And even that point pushes that argument onto you, saying, we are riding up. We are breaking higher. What else you need? Now, are we getting that 4 more kind of candles yet? Not yet. Which will usually come after a significant level getting kicked out. So that psychological level in XRP is going to be $1 mark, where you'll see the media, the attention, everything else coming in. Till that time, it's going to be choppy. And on the other end, Bitcoin itself is making things choppy. And if you look at gold, look at this. I mean, there was a lot of different people giving you the thought process of it's about to drop dead. But we had this thought process shared clearly, talking through how this can be that spring of the reaccumulation phase. Now here we are. So if you do look at what the market is doing on a macro horizon, Bitcoin is still doing great. On a monthly, there is nothing bearish which you can look for. You can only look for a retracement which would look like this. But the wave 3 and the history of wave 3 for Bitcoin has not been that great in the recent past. So if that repeats after the current local highs and a drop, you may go up to retest this range. And you would see a lot of altcoins doing that run. those altcoins which did not participate in the wave 2 now, or which are in wave 1 now, they will also correct for sure. But after that, they'll go for the wave 3 when Bitcoin is doing this. So you will see some of these altcoins riding. But the better option would be to slow down, to make sure what the market is doing. When you do see the buying volume and the price still having hard time going up, sellers are participating in the market. Sellers are still present in the market. You had decent buying volume, which failed to push the price up. It became a doji. That means sellers are still active in this market. And that's one of the reasons why you're watching the shorts at 72,000. Now, that's not too far from where we are. 1.2 billion is going to get liquidated. So now the question is, if the market is going to be choppy and play its games, are we actually going to see this kind of a thing? Which would kind of then go liquidate all of these people, and they'll go long from here, the price goes back down, liquidating again a long set of people, making this a macro range of importance. Now, that's just a speculation from my end. You don't have that visible in the chart. We're trying to visualize what may happen based on the price structure. So if that's to play out, you should actually look at the altcoin market. We already put the arguments there. Monthly is looking super bullish, which means next month or the month after that, you should be watching one of the biggest candles, which means I'm still looking for something good next month. But if that does not happen to be the biggest candle, maybe it's April, I don't know. But based on history, you do get to see those kind of candles. When you reach this range, when you enter this territory in the MACD, so the MACD is aligning, the RSI is aligning, the volume is aligning, so money is already coming, anticipating this. Price action as of now on a monthly agrees with all of this. So short-term guys will have pain understanding what's happening. But those who are at least short to medium term to long term spot riders, they don't have an issue. They understand the fact that the moving average got saturated. It's turning. Moving average, when it turns, the price is going up. By the time it's euphorically looking to the upside, you reach the top. Now, let's actually look at different assets. When you do look at Bitcoin on this, you're looking euphorically to the upside on a weekly. On a monthly, you've just started that ride. So that's where the confusion comes in. That's where the argument of this kind of a move comes in. So you still have the average going up, and by the time that's parabolic, you make the top and then go back down. If that's happening, it will be a surprise factor for a lot of different individuals. Now, the opportunities in the market, say MEXC is now showing 70,000 plus, Binance is just below that. You're watching like a lot of different things happening in the market. The volatility is going to remain very, very high. The market is closed on the traditional end. You would like to see them getting rejected. Nothing is happening. You want to see dollar getting rejected to the downside. We're all waiting for something like that. But when you enter the crypto market and you're looking at different assets, you're watching, say, another one, YGG. We had the call, right? We followed it up. It's up 40% for the week, but when you do look at that asset individually, what you understand is it's up 100% for the month. That's a decent move because in the recent past, last 3 months, it has done very well. So if you do look at last quarter for this asset, you're watching this. It went really high. We had the breakout call. We were following this from what, 0.3, 0.4. Now it's at 1.4. So the opportunities in the SR families come as it presents in the market. Whenever I see an opportunity, I post it there. That's why I say, if you want to use those, it's going to be great. Now, for those who are trying to trade and looking to get into different exchanges where you have low fees, Binance is a good option. MEXC is a great option. Right now, we have the link to join for the Binance at the bottom in the description, where you'll get your fees, most of it covered, right? And then soon we're going to do the MEXC as well. We're in talks with another exchange. Most likely we'll be able to bring that up too with as much reduced fees as possible, so that you guys get to take advantage of that. If you're trying to trade, learn to trade, you're going to make most of it. So guys, if you received value for your time, smash that like button. And if you would like to join the SI family, use the link given in the description below. I'll meet you guys on the next video. Bye for now.